which is probably where the right area, special line. And then when they hook up, so basically, this speaker, this like function for back in the video. Radio station goes down here. Maybe try to set up and try and just keeping it open. Watch it. Yeah. All over the commercial here and there.
because everybody agrees.
Now let's take pictures to our senior cheerleader. First we have Taina Gonzalez. Escorted by 7 Gonzalez Flores. Clark Lewis and Reed Mack. Next cheerleader is Sam Rodney.
leaders who rise above the rest.
We were born for greatness. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless. We were born for greatness. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless. We were born for greatness. Yes, I'm clear, 1, 2, 3, here! Lock down! Go! We were born for greatness. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless. We were born.
break. Listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Riverview GMC.
It's just the wrong 3.
what I love. Clean trucks and clean cars. That's what it's all about. Hi, I'm Zach Callis. This is what I love. Clean trucks and clean cars. That's what it's all about. Hi, I'm Zach Callis. I'm the owner of American Car Care Center, the friendliest car wash in Bradenton, Florida. We take pride at what we do here at American Car Care Center. Our employees treat your car like they would treat their own. They're here to make you happy, and our motto is, if you're not happy, tell us. If you're happy, tell a friend.
This may look like an ordinary tomato to you. It's our Gamble Creek Farm tomato. It's the symbol of our commitment to provide you the freshest and locally sourced ingredients from our farm to your table. Like at the Beach House restaurant, new from the ground up with a great contemporary look and an incredibly relaxed atmosphere. It's as beautiful as an island sunset. This is the new Beach House. I'm Ed Childs, and your table is waiting.
And then he went off. He got paper. He's like, and he's like, God, no one remembers that one time somebody had a water bottle. He took a water bottle and he was walking around. And then somebody said, stop it. Stop it.
He's like, is there something you're mad about? I was like, I just kept my hand. You have a problem, let me know, son. I was like, oh.
No, I was that one day. I was that one day. He's like, oh. When I go to work, man, What did he say? I think it's just saying that. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just a weird name. What did he say? He was like, no, it's okay. No,
Mike, talk to me. Mike, if you can hear me, talking Ox 3. Keep talking. Okay. Keep going, keep talking. Okay. No, I don't hear the... No, I don't want to hear the feed. I want to hear you. I'm going to give this headset to Danny. He's going to take over right now, okay? So get ready to make the switch, all right?
Hand off up the middle. We've got a pickup on the play of about 3 yards. A fumble on the play, they say, so Sharks got it on the fumble as we're shifting everything around, so got a lot of static in this thing, but trying to figure this out. We're moving things around, folks. We've been on cell phones, we've been on now back on the headset, so we're just kind of scrambling a little bit.
And that was kind of an interesting play where it hand off and then fumbled, and it kind of squirted around, and they ended up getting it.
So the Sharks on 1st down and 10. Handoff is Weish under pressure. He fires away, and he's got a receiver over there. He just dumped the ball and just got rid of it. His receiver was another 8 yards downfield, but a good job by him just to get rid of it. That could have been a huge loss on the play, but great pursuit there by the Canes and great pressure.
Yeah, and our defense, as we've said, early on they would make great plays and then some not so great plays, but it just seems like we just need to settle down, and like Coach said early on, is not try to overdo it individually. Play as an 11, a unit.
2nd down and 10 for the Sharks. Fakes the handoff, and Weish will keep it himself, and his big Ryan eyes will wrap him up. No gain on the play there. Set up a 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, it's important, I think, for the defense to make a stand here, because this has been the worst field position they started for our defense, and now it's just a matter of seeing if they can shut them down on a 3rd and 10 plus.
So on 3rd and 10, Weish takes a snap, dropping back, sets up a middle screen. It's completed. It got pursuit on the backside. He's still on his feet to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and is knocked out of bounds at about the 1. He'll say he stepped out. He was knocked out at the 1, but they say he stepped out back at the 3-yard line, so it'll set up a 1st and goal for the Sharks. That was a well-designed.
Well, it was well-designed against our blitz, so they were able to. And their quarterback is pretty tall for a quarterback in high school, you see, but what he was able to do was to keep patient there and hit it at the right time, because we had our 2 blitzers coming, and then our 1 blitzer almost got back to him and just couldn't get him.
All right, so 1st down and goal from the 3. Weish out of the gun. 1 back in the backfield with him. Hands off to the back, and great pursuit. The Hurricanes just came with everything on that one, and a big loss on the play. They'll take it all the way back to about the 8-yard line.
Yeah, and I think it'll be important again for this defense to continue to get better.
So we'll have a 2nd down and goal from the 8. Riverview Sharks on the move. 7:30 to go here in the first half of football. 28-7 Hurricanes. Weish looking to his right, 2 receivers to his right. He'll take it. He's looking, fires across the middle, and is caught right at the goal line, but I don't believe he got in. I think he is just short, and he is. They'll set him up on the 1, maybe just inside the 1-yard line, 3rd down and goal.
And he does a great job at getting that ball pinpoint, because we had 2 defenders. If it's an inch either way, they might pick it off.
So on 3rd down and goal from the 1. 1 back in the backfield with Barry Weish. Weish takes the snap. He's going to take himself off the right, driving forward. Let's see, he's in for a touchdown. just took it off the right side and just stayed low and powered through.
Yeah, and again, it was just lined up and just went power football. When you get down that close, you can do that. If we got to try to keep them in a long distance plays down there.
So we got a 28-13 score, point after coming for the Sharks. Snap is good, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So 28-14. We got a late flag in there, and that's going to be against the Hurricanes. So, but with the 28-14 score, we'll take a timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC.
The warning flags are launched. Before the winds of change arrive, you must plan and prepare for what lies ahead. Your business and personal finances call for a trusted team to help you achieve your goals with numbers you can count on. Serving this region since 1954, CS&L CPAs provides accounting, tax, audit, and consulting services. Our mission is to understand your unique needs and create exceptional solutions. CS&L CPAs is a proud supporter of Manatee High School. Visit us online to find out more.
We're back here at Riverview High School, home of the Sharks. It is Vince Thompson Stadium. We're at 28-14. Riverview trails in this game. The Canes have been, offense has been extremely good tonight. 6:37 to go here in the first half. And yeah, just a couple of big plays there for the Sharks to set themselves up with a first and goal, and 3 plays later got in. Now there was a penalty at the end of that point after attempt against the Hurricanes, a 15-yard penalty that will move the ball all the way up to the Hurricane 45. So you got to wonder, get it to the 45, do you attempt an onside kick here?
Yeah, they really don't have anything to lose, because that's even if they don't get it, that's about where we started every time anyway.
Exactly. I would do it. I mean, everything's in your favor anyway. So if you kick it deep and you just bring it to the 20, you're kind of conceding everything.
I don't know if he can kick it even from there, 45 yards in the end zone.
The way he's going back, I don't imagine he's going to try an onside kick, but let's see what he does. He's got the ball teed up as he approaches the ball and puts his right foot into it, bangs it back into the end zone, and the Canes will take over on their own 20.
Yeah, they're happy to give it to us on the 20.
It's kind of weird. I mean, you're at the 45. They've been scoring at will against you. An onside kicks only got to get to the 35, so.
Right. They didn't gain much.
And what's the worst case scenario?
We pick it up, run it for a touchdown.
I've seen that happen before.
Yeah, that was very interesting, that one game.
We've got a water break on the field. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC. Terry takes the snap, hands off to Phelps, straight up the middle. Phelps fighting forward for 4. Maybe 5. He had a pretty good push there at the end. And yeah, we'll give him 5. He's got to set up second down and 5. Good hard run right up the middle. So the Hurricanes driving left to right here. Anthony Squitieri, the quarterback. Squitieri looks over the defense, takes the snap, drops back, looks left, fires out. He's got it completed to Wesley Coleman. Coleman's got enough for the first down, a pickup of 9 on the play. First down and 10, Canes. Out to the 34. Yeah, I'd give you a couple other options to get Keon in there and do something else with him. So Squitieri on first down, turns the hands off to Phelps again off the right. Phelps finds running room across the 40, 45. Finally down at the 50, right at midfield. They're going to put him exactly at midfield. So first down and a good hard run again, straight up the middle on Tyson Phelps. Here we go, Eddie. Let me get this thing squared away here. I think we've got us all back on. It's a little difficult to hear, but you're all right. You can talk. We got it. We're good. Squitieri, a handoff again, this time a 1st and 10. And this time met immediately at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And Eddie, it's nice to have you back. That's going to be hard to hear a little bit. We got no feed coming back into us, so. Second down at 10. Squitieri, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to the left. He's got Kyrie Jones set off to his right. Phelps in the back. He'll fake the handoff to Phelps, rolls left. He's looking. He's got nothing, tucks it and runs. And a good job. His receivers were going downfield. No open receivers. Pulls it down, goes forward, and picks up 4, almost 5. We're going to give him 4 on the play. Just shy of getting to the 45, so it'll be 3rd down and 6. So 3rd down and 6 for the Hurricanes. 4:37 to go here in the first half of football. Hurricanes lead 28-14. Tyson Phelps will be the lone back in the backfield with Squitieri. Anthony takes a snap, looks right down the middle again. He's got his receiver, a great pitch and catch right there as Keon Fordham with the reception. Completed to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and I think we just need to keep this momentum going. Pressure.
Handoff this time off the left side as Kyrie Jones.
On first down every time when we run it.
Good. Second down and 6. Terry brings the Hurricanes back to the line of scrimmage. Keon Fordham will be out to his right. One-on-one coverage, a good opportunity if he wants it. Brings a man in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. He looks, then dumps it out and just throws it out in front of Iron Jackson, just too far. He had him there.
Led him way too far.
Yeah, he looked. He had guys down. He looked downfield. Everybody was covered up, and he went to his last outlet. He just missed the back coming out there, and Iron Jackson. I'm sorry.
That's a little problem he had last week, overthrowing people, Maybe he can settle down here.
So we'll have a 3rd down and 3rd and 6. Motions Jones out of the backfield. He's looking, sets up a middle screen, and this time there's nothing there. He quickly gets it underneath to Tyson Phelps, but no running room. Gain of 2 on the play. Set up a 4th down and 5, and let's see what the Hurricanes decide to do.
Would be about a 58-yard field goal attempt.
He can hit that.
38-yard, 48-yard.
Going for it, guys.
Well, here we go. The Canes decide they're going to go for it. Really was no hesitation. Never saw anybody come from the sideline, so Squitieri will take the snap. He looks. He's going to throw to his right. He's got a guy who well overthrows, nowhere even close. So it'll be a turnover on downs, and I don't know if that was the right decision. Yeah, that's one of those plays right there that you got to be able to read that. He had no pressure on him. He still had time. He probably could have tucked it and ran it, giving himself an opportunity to maybe get the first down. So it'll be first down and 10 after the turnover on downs. The Sharks will take over. Barry Weiss, the quarterback for the Sharks. He's got 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Brings one in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. He's under pressure, and he's going to dump it out. And fortunately for him, he had a guy that was Brandon Shannon all over him, but he did have a receiver out in front of him.
Yeah, and he was lucky there that he was able to get that ball off.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't, that's about a 15-yard loss.
He's lucky he had a guy out there wandering around.
Yeah, it's a good job, Brandon Shannon. That's your guy right there, Eddie. Good old
It's
Brandon.
very important for Manatee's defense to hold him here, because you get a score and going into halftime is 28-21, and they get the ball coming out. So that gives them a lot of momentum going in if you don't hold them.
2:40 to go here in the first half. Second down and 10. Weiss drops back. He's under pressure. That's going to be Ryan Ives, who comes from the backside for the sack. Ryan Ives all over him. That'll be a loss of 11 on the play, and that's the American Car Care defensive play right there. You want to defend your car against the elements, go to American Car Care, Manatee Avenue West.
And they went for it, didn't make it, but the defense came in and it gave them good field position, it looks like.
So this will be
You got to stop them here on third. Don't let them complete a pass.
third down and Plant City on this one. Weiss looks left and fires back to the right. He's got a wall of blockers out there. The Canes in pursuit from the backside and nowhere to go. A good job. He had a little bit of room out there to make some running, but the Canes pursued quickly from the backside to take him down. Hurricanes will burn a timeout right here, so quick timeout by the Canes to preserve some time. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC. Welcome back to Riverview High School. The Canes lead 28-14, 1:41 to go here in the first half of football. Canes are going to get the ball back here as the Sharks are coming out to punt again. It's fourth down, and we'll call it 11. Fourth and 11. We got Iron Jackson and Wes Coleman back deep for the punt.
I'd like to see y'all bring it back.
Low snap. It's handled and it's kicked away. It's out of bounds again. Let's see how far the referee walks up that sidelines. Keep going, guy. Keep going. He's across the 45 to the 49. Now he's going to get a little closer to the 50. We'll just call it midfield. Let's do that. So the Canes will have half a football field to work with here to try and get in the end zone before the end of the first half. 1:34 to go.
I'd be tempted to bring Fordham back in and let him sprint it out.
Good call, because I believe he is back.
I don't know what the referees are having discussion with some of our players.
There's just a lot of talking going there. I think they've about had enough of it. They've already had one penalty for somebody flapping their gums out there, so try and keep things under control. Good job by the referees to keep it under control. So first down at 10. It'll be Keon Fordham now at the controls. Fordham will take the snap, roll right, trying to find a little running room, crosses midfield, the 45 to the 40 to the 35 to the 30, sidesteps back left and then to the right, still across the 10 to the 5, inside the 5 to the 2-yard line, maybe the one. That was a great run. 48, maybe 49 yards. Let's see where they're going to set it on the 2.
I think if it kept running instead of cutting back left, he had it.
Odds are that'll be a block in the back. I don't know who blocked him in the back because he was already passed. So if that's a block in the back, it was absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason to even make that play. They're discussing it. We have no idea what this is, so.
I don't know. I don't see a penalty flag anywhere.
Yeah, it's laying on the 10.
Oh,
I
there
see
it
it right
is,
by the
yeah.
hash mark.
Yeah.
Let's see what the call is. They're going to bring it back. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Wow, that's kind of a weird place to call it.
There goes 15 yards coming back, so they'll reset it at the 25.
Let's do it again.
Why not? One.
How about a little pass where he rolls out and hits high?
Well, it can't be number 1. Number 1 ran the ball. Oh, maybe Keon was running and just said whoop, whoop, because they couldn't catch him. He was sidestepping them back and forth.
They didn't even see what happened. It was so fast.
I couldn't figure out what it could have been anyways on sports. There's got to be something being said. I mean, what else could it be? There's no other contact.
Set it when he's running?
I guess.
You can't catch me.
Catch me if you can, right?
Well, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Just load it up, do it again. Here we go. Keon Fordham, Iron Jackson in motion. He'll hand off on the jet sweep to Jackson, who powers his way up to about the 20-yard line, be at the 21.
They've done a pretty good job tonight on the jet sweep.
Just missing a couple of creases there, that's all. It's a 106. Fordham will take the snap, roll right. He's looking. He's got a man open. Caught by Iron Jackson. He steps out of bounds. And they're going to throw a flag. I think this is going to be on. It's got to be on us. I don't know if it's a pick or a hold. Let's see. He's pointing our direction. Yeah, that's going to be a pick. On a blind side, a guy just ran into him.
What's a call?
Well, by the signal, it's a blindside block. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
These refs are just trying to keep us from.
We're going to have to do it yourself. This is kind of like watching a baseball game. You don't let the umpires dictate. So, Keon Fordham will take it again from the 25-yard line. Take the snap. He'll roll left. He'll find a little running room across the 20 to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Keon.
Nice. Just give him a little bit more yardage.
Well, that's how you add up your yardage, isn't it?
Well, that was a drive, and it was a 50. We started at our 50, and we had 140 yards of rushing. Not quite, but.
Well, another quick scoring strike, but we'll get to that here in a second. Axel Lafro on for the point after. Canes up 34-14 as we await the extra point. Nick Bigelow is the holder. Here's a good snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. 35-14 Hurricanes with 44 seconds to go here in the first half. We'll keep it right here.
It was a 4-play drive. Go ahead, Chad.
We can figure that out.
Yeah, you're right. That was a 4-play drive, a 50-yard drive with Keon Fordham for a 25-yard touchdown, but we ended up having 95 yards of offense on that because of the penalties.
Sometimes it doesn't add up, right?
Penalties helped us then on getting more yardage.
Get more yardage, but
all of your scoring drives brought to you by Buccaneer Pond. Whether you're buying or selling, visit Buccaneer Pond, Sarasota, and Bradenton locations.
And he ran in and out of the Carter Brothers Ace Hardware.
Yeah, he flew right through the old Ace Hardware red zone.
3 times.
He put his, maybe he did the little road runner when he went by the first time. Little beep, beep, beep. All right, Axel Lafro has it teed up. The Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff. Get on down there to see if you can kick this one to Manatee Avenue. Basil's right here as he puts his left foot into it, bangs it deep, and landed right in the old cooker. On the grill, there's some chicken and ribs for you right there. Attaboy, Axel. Well, I hope these guys don't referee basketball because there's so much talking going on in basketball. I don't know how you can get anything done. I mean, I don't understand what's wrong with saying that as you go by somebody, but again, we're in Hillsborough County. You never know what happens up here.
We might pick one of these off, guys, if they try to throw it.
First down at 10 for the Sharks, 44 seconds to go.
Nope.
Weiss will take the snap, drop straight back. He's under pressure. He flushes out, gets it down underneath to his receiver across the 32 and steps out of bounds at about the 34-yard line.
Pretty good play. We were putting pressure on him there that time for sure.
So 36 seconds to go here in the first half. First down at 10, Sharks. Barry Weiss, the quarterback, takes a snap, drops back, looks left, fires across the middle, and he's caught in the middle of the field and taken down immediately.
Give him a first down.
Good pitch and catch right there. And the Sharks will take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. How many yards we got there rushing so far? We're rolling along, aren't we?
I'll have to add it up.
Should have given you the old stat sheet, but we're so discombobulated up here tonight. Anything that could go wrong has gone wrong up here, and then our savior, Joe Weaver, to the rescue.
Around 209 yards.
209 rushing. Can't go wrong with 209 in the first half. All of your game statistics brought to you by CSNL CPAs, numbers you can count on. CSNL provides accounting, taxation, auditing, and consulting. Go to csnlcpa.com for details. I don't have my roster out either. I told you I was discombobulated when we got up here. Plus, I've lost about 9 pounds sweating in this box. First down at 10, Sharks. Weiss takes a snap, drops back, looks left. He's going to go deep for it. We got a man there, and it is caught and pulled out, and they're going to say incomplete, good coverage on there. I thought we were going to get the guy there to pick it off.
I thought he had
a
it.
good position.
I thought they had it. But we should have picked it off.
Yeah, that was Dre Evans on the coverage. So second down at 10. Weiss takes a snap, drops back. He'll go, and he's going to be sacked. That'll be an American Car Care defensive play. Another sack for the Hurricanes right there. And I'm not sure who that was.
13 seconds.
Higdon, Dre Higdon. Higdon on the sack. That'll be his, let's see, that's his first sack of the year. He's got 17 tackles coming into the game, but that's his first sack of the year. That's 2 sacks for the Canes tonight, and that is 15 on the season for the Hurricanes. That sacked the American Car Care sack. Great defensive play. You want to defend against the elements of the world, go over there to American Car Care. Let Zach take care of all your needs over there, whether it's just getting it washed or getting it detailed.
You know what, Danny? They also wash and wax travel trailers and motorhomes.
Bet that costs a pretty penny.
That's very reasonable, Zach. It's very fair.
I'm not saying he's not fair. That's just a lot to wax.
Yeah, your arm would get tired.
That's right. American Car Care, Manatee Avenue West, right across from Joey D's, where we'll be on Wednesday nights. Not this Wednesday. We're going to skip this one as we have an open date next week, but we'll talk about it more as we go along. Weiss takes a snap, drops back under pressure. He'll pull it down. He'll run across midfield to the 45, to the 40, and steps out of bounds over there at the 38-yard line. Enough for the first down.
And we've been sending pressure the last 3 or 4 plays, and that time he was able to split the pressure and get out. And that young man has some pretty good speed.
We have 5 seconds remaining here in the first half. Be first down at 10, Riverview. And I would probably drop a few more guys deep towards the goal line because you got an idea where this is headed. Middle screen is the only other option you have, so let's see as he takes the snap. He drops back, he looks left, he's going to throw it deep. He's got a man down there, and it's intercepted, though, by Dre Evans. He's on the return. He's across the 30, the 40. He's going to cross midfield to the 50. He's being tracked down from behind, but a great return as the half comes. Dre Evans. No flags on the play, and be our final play of the half. Canes leading 35-14, and Chad, based on what we're on, bud, it'd be a little hard to get to coach. We'll let this one ride. We'll take it on into the break. So, yeah, we're working off a cell phone on the sideline. So, we've reached halftime here at Riverview. It's 35-14 Hurricanes. We'll come back with the first half highlights and the Shake Pit halftime report. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
They went up to Pittsburgh and played my high school week 0 at the championship classic weekend. Shit, but that's the only game my school's on for the so far. Yeah, when I saw that on the schedule, I was like, That might be a Florida thing, playing the halftime show afterwards, but none of the schools that I ever played against did that. I don't know. I was at a college game the other day up in New Hampshire, and they did that too. The band played after the game. I don't know why I never noticed it before.
In the Shake Pit halftime show, Gene Brown now with Eddie Muirlock. Manatee's winning 35-14. It's been an interesting game, Eddie. We've seen our offense really thrive, and our defense kind of struggle a little bit at times. But you know, it's one of those teams that you could do that with, and hopefully, like we said, we've got a few injuries on defense, and coming off of last week, you know, just kind of you cover and get the time for the off week.
Yeah, we got to come out and just stop them real quick and get the ball back. And really bury them. That's what we got to do right now. We got to just bury this team so they don't feel like they can even come back.
Right. It's important what you do. Come out and stop them on that first drive, get the ball back, score, and then stop them again, get another score, and then we have a running clock.
That's right. Well, that's what we like. We get home early. You get home earlier.
Now, I mean, again, offensively, we're still growing. Defensively, you know, we still have to just focus and make those tackles. Get 2 or 3 new players in there. Sometimes it's difficult to adjust.
It'll be interesting to see if he. It'll be interesting to see if he comes back and starts Fordham or he starts.
Well, I hope he starts Fordham and comes back.
That's obviously our most effective offense.
Defensively, we need to stop it first.
I'm telling you, him rolling out is such a threat because they got to come up, and if they do, then he can drop the ball in there. If they don't, he's gone.
Yeah, we don't want to be a team that just okay, we're talking there, but we don't want to be a team that just is give it to Fordham and let him run. We got to have him at quarterback.
We want to be a team that scores every time they get the ball.
Correct.
That's what I want.
Yep.
Well, we kick off with them to start the second half, so we got to sit down on them real fast.
Yep. All right, well, let's bring in again the man with the plan, Danny Carter.
Thank you, guys, and we'll see how this second half goes. Canes lead 34-14, and Manatee will be kicking off in the second half. They'll be going left to right on your dial.
I hope Axel can kick it into the end zone because the first few times he really did know. That was strange.
Yeah, I haven't seen him that many times not kick it in the end zone. That was
the first one usually, but after that he's never misses one.
Yeah, he went 3 in a row without getting it in there, and now he's managed the next 2. He's been good. So let's see if we can tie it up with 3 straight here as we get ready for the second half kickoff.
I'm telling you what, the Bucks ought to come back down here and interview him, in my opinion.
Axel Lafro has it teed up as we get set for the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff. We have got wires everywhere up here, don't we?
Wires everywhere.
All right, Lafro approaches the ball, puts his left foot into it, and bangs a high kick that'll come down about the 3-yard line.
Not quite.
Across the 10 to the 15 to the 20-yard line, and finally will come to a stop at the 25. A host of Hurricanes in on the stop.
And that was a very high kick, Danny, so it seemed like our coverage could have got down there a little sooner. And we do have an injured Shark on the field.
Injured Shark.
That would be a field goal style kick.
What do you do with an injured Shark? Flay him up.
It's kind of like a George Costanza moment.
We have plenty of those around here, man.
Why'd you let him think that you bought me the big salad, you know?
Yeah, I know we got something for me when we get done with this game. I can tell you that now.
Danny bought it for you. I just carried it, Eddie. So he paid for it. I carried it. Yeah, so thank Danny.
Danny paid. I owe him, huh?
Yeah.
That's the worst thing in the world, right?
What? That price is driving up quickly, too. You better watch it.
Well, thanks for buying and carrying.
Well, I didn't need you to cramp up here.
This is a steam box up here.
Yeah, it's the hot box. That's what we'll call it.
Looks like hopefully it's just a cramp.
I hope they don't charge us extra for a sauna.
Yeah. Need to drop a few pounds, so that feels good.
Well, see if the Canes can get defense clicking again. I thought they played very well in the first half, even though they gave up 14 points. Once on a very, very short field. And
I think how many times did we punt? Twice? That was it, wasn't it?
We did not punt at all.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe we had it all. We scored by the time we cut the ball.
We had a fumble, gave it back to him, and then also on downs we gave it back to him.
And the kickoff return.
All right, so the young man's making his way off the field. Gingerly walking off the field, that is.
I think it was just a big cramp.
Yeah, well, I can feel for him. Took a shot right there in the upper thigh, too, so. He'll feel that one for a while, may not return. We'll see how that goes, but the Sharks will go on offense here, start at their own 25-yard line. Barry Weiss takes a snap, rolls right, looking, finds a receiver out there on the right side, and nice little pitch and catch, a gain of 4.
That's their one main play right there, guys.
They seem to be able to get on the outside and get the quick pass, but we're putting pressure. That's going to be important all night to keep more pressure on him.
He's got a pretty good arm, but we got somebody right on him almost every time, but they don't quite get there.
Second down at 6. Weiss takes a snap, fakes the interior handoff, and under pressure, it's Ryan Ives who grabs him and takes him down. Ives' second sack of the evening.
That's his second sack, Danny.
A loss of 6 on the play. Another American Car Care defensive play.
That was fast, too. He was
Ives will be
right
back next year, right? He's a junior.
Junior, yes, sir.
Set up 3rd down and 11 for Riverview. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Single back in the backfield. Weiss takes a snap, drops straight back, looking left, fires across, and he's got a receiver caught.
He caught it.
Appeared he overthrew the intended receiver, but he had a guy behind him. Frank Waiters was in coverage back there as a safety, and that was plenty for the first down.
Well, it was underthrown if you're going to that receiver, and that's hard to cover for a defensive back. And it just barely stayed off the ground when the receiver was able to get his hands under it.
He's just getting that ball off, too, though. Our guys are there.
Weiss takes the snap, fakes the interior. Another quick slant across the middle, and a little dance around. They pull it out. Oh, my goodness. Bounces right back to the Riverview Sharks player who's finally pushed out of bounds. The Canes strip it away, and there just happened to be one guy standing there and just flew right into his hands.
Yeah, and at first I thought our defensive back had stripped it and had it, but it just bounced up in the air, and that was just a lucky play on their part. Wow.
So first down and 10. Riverview at the Hurricane 25-yard line driving. Weiss looks to the sidelines for the play. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right.
We need a turnover.
Weiss takes a snap, fakes the interior handoff. He looks again, then flips down the field. Wide open receiver for a touchdown.
Yeah, but that was definitely an offensive push-off, but you just don't get that call in high school, as we know. He stopped and he just took off.
So, the Sharks get the ball and go right down the field and score. That'll cut the lead to 35-20 as we await the point after. Here's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and kick is good. Man, I can't understand why it takes so long to signal good or not. It's once it's gone past it, isn't it either good or no good? It's crazy.
Do the 2 steps out.
Kick good. I can't see you. Is the kick good?
Yes. So we've got 35-21, 10:34 to go here in the third quarter. I know Chad says stuff every once in a while, but I can't hear him at all. I catch every once in a blue moon say something over there.
Who you play at quarterback right now?
Keon.
I go back Keon.
I would too. I would definitely go back to Keon and run him silly.
Yeah, we used to be able to hear Chad. Now we can't hear him.
We can't hear him at all. Should have never hung his phone up. Oh, there you are. Now I do. Yeah. And that little mute. All right, so the Hurricanes will get set up to receive this kickoff from the Sharks. Keon Fordham will be the deep guy. Dre Evans and Iron Jackson back.
Either one of them can run it all the way.
See if he kicks it anywhere even close to Keon. Here's a low liner. It's mishandled. It's picked up by Tyson Phelps, and Phelps has got running room. Cross midfield to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. One man to beat, and he's finally taken down at the 15-yard line. Great job by Tyson Phelps to scoop the ball up, and ball got by Wes Coleman. That was a rocket shot right at him, and
he's a big kick kind of runner, but he's not as fast as some of our other guys. But
yeah, he's just nice and patient right there. So that'll set up the Hurricanes at the 15. Hardware, red zone.
Yeah, we'll thank Wes for letting that ball go by him accidentally.
So the Canes and the Crowder Brothers red zone. Anthony Squitieri is at the quarterback spot. He'll turn and hand off to Kyrie Jones, who battles straight up the gut. Pickup of 6 on the play.
Jones hadn't had a lot of yards tonight. You know, he's a big part of our offense too. You know, they've taken him away.
Well, that was only his 6th carry though, so he hasn't carried the ball much.
Yeah, he hasn't been a part as much.
Referee stopping the play for something, not sure. Gonna reset the ball. Ball got kicked as the guy was walking through. That's the same guy that went out earlier, and he's hobbling coming out again. He might want to stay out. So Squitieri on second down at 4. 2 backs in the backfield with him. He turns the hands off to Kyrie Jones off the right side, and Jones just powers forward for another couple yards. It'll set up a 3rd and short.
Jones needs to give him one of his middle and then take it outside and run. Right off tackle. Right, he needs to get a little bit more off tackle.
So on 3rd down and 3. inside the 10. Squitieri takes a snap, fakes the handoff. He rolls left. He's looking for a receiver. Throws back across his body as Keon Fordham in the end zone for the touchdown.
That was easy. Going left, too, throwing with his right hand. That's a good throw.
So the Hurricanes answered back as Riverview went down and scored. The Hurricanes answered the call, and Axel Lafro comes on for the point after attempt. Nick Bigelow takes the snap, sets it. Lafro's kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Hurricanes score to make it 42-21. We've got 9:17 to go here in the first quarter. We'll keep it right here. And this weekend, if you're looking for something to do, head out to Anna Maria Island. Go out there and visit one of the finest waterfront dining establishments you can get to. It's Sandbar Beach House or Mar Vista. My preference, I prefer Mar Vista. That's always my favorite to go to. And Anthony Cucci, as far as I know, he's still out there, and Anthony takes care of everything that goes on out there. He does a great job with everything and treats me well when I show up. I love it. So I saw him gimping around a couple weeks ago. I need to tell him not to run so fast anymore. He can't. He's got to settle down. He's probably out of some dance club or something. But
putting on my boots and head to Arcadia.
Going to the rodeo.
For the granddaddy of them all.
All right, so the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff here. It's Axel Lafro. Has the ball teed up at the 40. He approaches it, puts his left foot into it, kicks a high kick again that will come settling down about the 3-yard line. It goes across the 10 to the 15 to the 20. He's got running room again right up the middle. There's Lafro, the last man to get him. And finally taken down from behind. Lafro got him to change direction and gave just enough time for the defender to come from the backside, and nice diving shoestring tackle to bring him down.
Well, that's the second time we've been beat there tonight on kickoff. Coach Starler's going to have to work on that.
For the first time all year, we've had some breakdowns on special teams.
It is exactly right.
So the Sharks will take over at the Hurricane 45-yard line.
Let's pick one off here, guys.
Weiss out of the gun. 3 receivers to his right. He drops back, dropping deep, sets up the middle screen. Is picked off. That's Ryan Ives. He's going to take it back to the 40.
Like that. Was that
and taken down at the 39-yard line. They tried to set up the middle screen, and Ryan Ives just jumps up and took it out of the midair. That's big old Ryan Ives. That's my man right there. Let me tell you.
I said, let's pick it off.
Ryan.
Yeah, there you go.
Big old Ryan Ives, 6'5". They got him 6'4". We're giving him 6'5", 253. First interception of the year, and that's one of our best plays of the night. But Manatee Memorial Hospital's best plays.
The best thing about him, he's a junior.
So Squitieri takes the handoff and gives off to, hard to see the number on that one. There it is. I believe that's Jansen Murray, but we'll have to check. I can't say. I'm not real sure who that is, the tailback. We'll have to get a number on him. And again, a handoff to him coming out of the backfield. 32, and I don't have him on there. Of all the people I don't have. But I'll reach in the old trusty bag and see if he's on our roster. Anybody want to bet on this one? Because I find every week we've got 1 or 2 we don't have on the roster.
Well, a lot of JV kids got moved up, so.
So 3rd down and 8. Squitieri takes the snap, looks right, still looking right, under pressure, and he's going to get out of it for a second before he's finally wrapped up and taken down for a sack back at the 40-yard line. So the Canes get the turnover, and so far have done nothing with it offensively.
Yards. Why not? Roll out and throw the ball to Keon.
All right, so Squitieri out of the gun. Looking down the field, still looking. He's still under pressure, rolling right. Points downfield. He finally dumps it, and not exactly the thing to do. And we've got a guy down right here. I mean, he threw that ball low. I mean, he should have just chucked that one deep and taken a shot. But Manatee offensive player does get up. That's one of our linemen that was down briefly. By the way, gentlemen, I win the bet. 32 is not on the roster, so I told you.
You what?
I won the bet. I said there were 32 wouldn't be on the roster. Of course, the way we do things, it's probably somebody that's already played that forgot their jersey. That happened a couple weeks ago. So, the Sharks now on offense at their own 40-yard line. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Weish signals, takes the snap, fakes the interior handoff. He's looking, and he's going to go down and stretch the ball back out to the original line of scrimmage to avoid the sack. They're going to set it right back where he was. It'll be 2nd down and 10 again. See what kind of pressure we get on it here. They're just pinning their ears back and coming after him. 2nd down and 10. Weiss takes a snap, drops straight back. He's looking, and then he's under pressure again. Sidesteps another man. He's got Ethan Walls in pursuit. Walls a dive and miss. Another cane, and finally he's upended. He was running. Weiss was looking for somewhere to go, and not sure who on the far side. Who was? Brandon Shannon on the sack.
I like that, Brandon Shannon.
Another sack right there. Another American Car Care sack. We're going to American Car Care getting a lot of action here tonight. That's the 4th sack of the night for the Hurricanes. American Car Care, Manatee Avenue West. Go down, see Zach, take care of all of your car's needs.
They're loading it up here to the left, Danny.
Yeah, they're going to stack 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 3rd down and 19. Weiss takes a snap, he drops, he looks, he fires across the middle, and it's intercepted. Did they give it to him? Yes, they did. That's Brandon Shannon on the interception.
My man. 2 big plays in a row.
That was an outstanding defensive play. He just laid out and made that catch, and another great play. Another one of our best plays of the game, brought to you by Manatee Memorial Hospital Emergency Services. Manatee Memorial has you covered 24/7. Brandon Shannon.
Having some fun, Danny. He's having a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll tell you, that's his, let's see, coming into the game, I know he already had 1 interception. He's had 2. That's his 3rd interception of the year. We've got to see if we're going to go, water break on the field. We're going to take a timeout here as well as the Canes lead with 5:17 to go in the 3rd quarter, 42-21. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Manatee County Sheriff's Office is proud to present the new iPhone and Android app. We remain dedicated to providing the highest standard of service to our residents and visitors. So with this app, you'll find valuable information right on your mobile device. The app, in partnership with thesherifapp.com, gives you our latest news and events, most wanted listings, sex offender locations, submit a tip, job opportunities, and more. Manatee County Sheriff's Office is available for free in the App Store and Google Play Store. Download our app today.
As the Hurricanes have just intercepted a pass from Barry Weish. Anthony Squitieri at the quarterback spot. He'll have 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Turn and hand off this time, and again is not sure who that tailback is. We'll get a number on him.
That's a big hard run right there. Hard hitting run. I mean, he picked up what?
It's still 32, isn't it, Chad? We just got to get a name for the young man. All right. Pick up a 5 on the plate. He'll set down 2nd down and 5. Yes, Jansen Murray set to the right of Squitieri. Handoff goes to the tailback. He bounces out right. He's got 5, 10, 11 yards on the pickup. He'll get across the 30 to the 29-yard line. Enough for a first down, and the Canes on the move.
Who is that? Who is that on the ball?
We're working on getting a name for him right now.
32.
Levante Yeomans. A failure on my part to not have him on the sheet. So Squitieri will turn a hand to Yeomans again, and Yeomans driving hard off the left side. Good pickup there of 5 yards again. That's one thing about the Hurricanes and what they have in the running backs. You give them a little bit of a seam. We've got some very, very quick backs. They hit the hole quick. All they need is a little bit of a seam, and next thing you know, they got 5 yards downfield, if not more. Keon Fordham will be set to the right out here wide. Squitieri fakes a handoff. He's rolling right. Tries to dump it out there in the flat. That was intended for Yeomans.
A little high.
Yeah, but it seems like when Squitieri rolls to his left, he puts a better touch on it. When he's rolling to his right, he puts a little bit too much on it.
So we'll have a 3rd down and 5 situation here at the 25-yard line of the Sharks. They're doing a little shift, changing some guys up in the backfield there. Squitieri looks, takes the snap, hands off in the interior. Tries to bounce it out. I believe he's got enough for the first down, and he does.
He did. He took off left, and then he saw a hole, then he cut back right and made it.
That'll be Levante Yeomans on the carry, enough for the first down. 1st and 10 in the Ace Hardware red zone.
Nice run.
Squitieri takes the snap, hands off again to Yeomans, and Yeomans fighting forward for 4, maybe 5. I think they're going to set him just outside the 15. Let's say the nose is on it. So 2nd down and 6. Squitieri hands off again to Yeomans, and this time Yeomans still managed to fight for some positive yards. He was hit immediately at the line, but he's driving hard. He's not a big guy. I tell you what, for a little fella, he sure does drive his legs hard and finding some open space from time to time. But right now he's getting in there, and I wouldn't be surprised to turn and give it to him one more time, 3rd down. We got 3rd down and 4. Squitieri with 2 backs in the backfield with him. He turns, hands off to Yeomans again. This time Yeomans fighting for the first down, and let's see how close he got. He's going to be awfully close. And there you go. Let's see. Yes, sir. 1st and goal it will be. Eagle Eye Gene had called it a first down long before they did. So 1st and goal, Hurricanes. .142 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Squitieri and the gun takes a snap, hands off again off the right side. Running back's trying to keep his feet. He was stumbling a little bit. That was Markel Jackson this time on the carry. Jackson I think he had enough running room to get to the end zone. He just lost his footing a little bit. He started stumbling, and Managed to keep his feet in long enough to get the ball inside the 5. They're going to set the ball.
Putting some fresh legs on him too, Danny, you know it.
Yeah, they'll set the ball on the 3-yard line. Jackson will be the tailback. Squitieri hands to Jackson, and he just walks in for the touchdown.
Big hole over there.
Touchdown, Markel Jackson from 3 yards. Nice job on that front offensive line up there, Gene. They did an excellent job opening that hole.
Yeah, you're right, Danny. We just needed to line up and just be a little physical. And we did know there was a few players going both ways for the Sharks, so we just need to keep that going.
So it's Axel Lafro on for the extra point. Lafro awaits the snap here. Bigelow will be the holder. The snap is good. The hold's good. Kick is good. So it's 49-21, 56 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
The islands of Anna Maria and Longboat Key are incredibly unique, just like the menus at our 3 world-class waterfront restaurants, such as the Mar Vista Dockside Restaurant, a surprisingly innovative menu featuring fresh seafood. Enjoy a timeless, laid-back atmosphere in a location like nowhere else. Come and experience an old Florida treasure. I'm Ed Childs, and I invite you to come and be our guest.
We're here at Vince Thompson Stadium at Riverview High School. The Hurricanes lead 49-21, 56.
Well, that was his 3rd touchback out of 8 kicks, which is very not good for his normal statistics.
No, that'll make him 39 of 56 on the year.
Still not bad in the high school realm of things, but that's for him, he's going to be disappointed in that.
Yeah, he will. I'll tell you what, the improvement from last year to this year is incredible.
And hopefully it's the same thing from this year to next year. He's only a junior.
What is this all about, Chad? Here we go with another visitation. Well, fortunately, the White Hat's now talking to the interior referee. He's going to have the best sight on it all the time, so we'll see how that changes as we move along into the 4th quarter.
Now that was the benefit of them because they're on offense. Doesn't matter, just go stay in the game.
So we'll have 1st down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Sharks on their own 20-yard line. Now we got another whistle. See if they can get everything together here. All right. It's about time. Now we'll play. Weiss takes, hands off right up the middle. Fighting for yardage and barely, if any, got back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, big old.
Take 2 guys to move him out of the way.
Keywan Hawthorne, 370 pounds of him. Keywan anchor in the interior there. Weiss calling the signals, takes the snap, rolls right. He's looking, he's going to fire deep down the field. Long and just out of the reach, and that's a terrible call. That's incidental contact. Those were feet that got tied up, and you can't call pass interference on that, yet he did. That's not a...
What did he do?
Their feet just got tangled up, and that's not pass interference. That's just incidental contact. But 15-yard penalty against the Hurricanes to give the Sharks a first down out to their own 35-yard line.
No damage, no damage.
There'll be a lot of passing by them coming down the stretch here too, having to catch up and look for him to go deep a lot.
Try it again. We'll pick it up.
Weiss has got a good arm. Weiss will hand off to the interior, and again the Hurricanes right there to stop it. No gain on the play. Ryan Ives and Brandon Shannon in on the stop, along with Sequil Martinez. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Canes lead at the end of 3, 49-21. We'll take a timeout and come back with your fourth quarter action. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Kindly Buick GMC. So here we go. Get set for the fourth quarter action. Canes lead 49-21. It is a second down and 10 situation for the Sharks, moving left to right. They're at their own 35-yard line. Bring a man in motion. They give it to him on the jet sweep as he finds a little bit of room off the left side, enough for the first down and more. A pickup of about 13 yards on the play.
He's pretty quick, guys.
Yeah, it's the first actual very successful jet sweep they've had tonight. The Canes can do me a favor. Get a stop right here and go down to score. We can get this running clock and get this thing over with. So on first down at 10. At Riverview, they're on their own 49-yard line. Take the snap. Weiss is looking. He's going to dump it back over the other way. There's nobody there, and there's the flag. So we're going to have, let's see if they call roughing the passer.
They call roughing the passer.
Well, we've also got intentional grounding too, so this is going to offset. There's not a receiver over there. Now, if you tell me, let's see how they explain this one. There's no one there.
There's a flag on the side over there.
Yeah, and I think the one from the side is going to be the intentional grounding. Let's see if they actually call it. Yes, they do. Intentional grounding, so they'll be offsetting penalties, and we'll replay first down.
Offset, right.
At least they got it right.
Yeah,
didn't always happen that way, but they did.
So we'll do first down all over again. Weiss had two receivers to his right, and I think we've got offsides on that one. Brandon Shannon got off. He shot out of there like a cannon, but he shot too early. We'll draw it back up again. It'll be first down and 5. First and 5 for the Sharks are now in Manatee territory. Two receivers to his right. Running back offset to his right. He'll take it. Rolls to his right. Dumps it out. He's got a receiver. Makes the catch. Turns it around up the field. Enough for the first down and inside the 40-yard line to the 37. Oh, those are huge, especially the Centennial game. So on 1st and 10, they'll hand the ball off up the middle. Just a quick hitter right there up the middle, pick up a 5. The 2nd down and 5 for the Sharks. Just under 11 minutes to go in this game. Hurricanes lead.
Slow moving game.
49-21. Barry Weiss takes a snap, hands off up the middle again. Running back bounces it out to the outside. He'll pick up 1, possibly 2 on the play. We haven't called Ethan Wall's name much tonight. We called it a few times last week against Riverview. He came in and filled in well for Joseph Liu. It's on 3rd down and 3. They'll run the jet sweep again. This time the Hurricanes got it sealed off to the outside and nowhere to go, and a great defensive play by the Hurricanes. It's push the ball back, a loss of 3 on the play. It'll set up a 3rd down and 7 now, or 4th down and 7, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the key to this week. I mean, we're just finding it. We're getting in the backfield and winning that line of scrimmage battle tonight that we did not win last week. A lot more negative plays when you can get on the other side of the football. So, see what we do here on 4th down. Let's see if the defense can get on him. If there's some pressure coming at him, and it's going to be the Hurricanes again with another sack, the 5th sack of the night, and that is Donovan Osborne on the sack.
Yeah, the good part about that was they were able to hold his arm down. He wasn't able to get up and then pop it off like he's been a few times. So
yeah, the runner turned around like he was going to run, and our guy was standing right in front of him.
So 5 sacks on the night. That'll take 18 sacks on the year for the Hurricanes so far, and that's another American Car Care defensive play. Great defensive play. Go to American Car Care Premier Car Wash and Detail Center. American Car Care, Manatee Avenue West. So the Canes will take over here on offense. Squitieri still at the controls. 9:19 to go here in your football game. The Canes on their own 40-yard line. Squitieri will turn a handoff to the running back. See who that was.
Can't see the numbers.
Yeomans, Levante Yeomans. Well, we start adding these other players coming in. The numbers are hard to pick up on these gray jerseys. Got the starters, it's pretty easy. I can recognize those guys anywhere. 2nd down and 5. Squitieri takes a snap, hands off to Yeomans again, who gets across the line of scrimmage out close to the 1st down. Let's see where they set it. It'll be 3rd down. He's going to be just short. He's about a length of the football away from a 1st down. Canes moving a little quicker tempo here tonight too. 3rd down and short. Squitieri takes it, hands off again to Yeomans easily. He's got the 1st down and more across midfield, and then across the 45 is to about the 43-yard line. So the Canes are in Sharks territory again. Driving, trying to get themselves in the end zone and get us that running clock that I'm looking for. So the Hurricanes will go with 2 backs again in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Squitieri will give the ball off, and I thought they were going to get called for an illegal procedure. Probably should have. Yeah.
That was a quick hitter, wasn't it, bud?
Yeah, nice run there by Markel Jackson, picking up 11 and enough for the 1st down to set the ball at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Hurricanes. So it'll be Jackson will be set behind Squitieri. Squitieri will give to Jackson, and he'll turn it to the right, pick up 2. Set up a 2nd down and 8. Nice little play off the right side, positive yards. And tonight they've done a great job of positive yards. They're finding a guy and running downhill. So a handoff again. This time it's Yeomans straight up the middle and good for 3 more. Yeomans again will be set back in the I spot. Turn around, hand off to Yeomans. He's going to bounce it out to the right. He's got room, and he's got enough for the 1st down. Pickup of about 10 yards on that play. I've taken all the way down to the 15, and the Hurricanes once again are in the Crowder Brothers Ace Hardware red zone. We've got a water break on the field. We're going to take a timeout. Canes lead 49-21. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Kindly Buick GMC.
Every great team has a coach that leads them to victory. Offense, defense, special teams. The coaching staff knows that it takes a full team effort in order to be successful. At Williams Wealth Management Group, we help our clients implement their strategic plan. We take a 360-degree approach to help our clients meet their personal goals. My wife Helena and I are proud Manatee High School graduates, and we love our community that we're raising our family in. At Williams Wealth Management Group, our services are more than money.
Crowder Brothers. Ace Hardware Gifts and Gadgets, Manatee Avenue and Lakewood Ranch Boulevard locations. So the Canes come out of the water break timeout. 2 backs in the backfield. Turn, they will hand the ball off again to the inside, bounces to the left, to the right, and into the end zone goes Levante Yeomans.
That was a nice run.
All right, it's all to the extra point from a running clock, baby. Let's go.
Yep.
Canes set the wall up to the left. Now Bigelow calls them all back in. Nick says, let's kick it and get this thing underway. Line gets set. Looks back at LaFro. He's ready. Calls for the ball. The snap is there. The ball's set. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Canes are up 56-21.
Clock is running. Danny, that was an 8-play drive, 60 yards, and most of the work was done by Yeomans. 15-yard touchdown. Yet. He's got 10 carries for 88 yards now.
All of your scoring recaps are brought to you by Buccaneer Pond. Whether you're buying or selling, visit Buccaneer Pond. Bradenton and Sarasota locations. Go down there and get with Brad Meek, and he'll set you up. Find all kinds of things down there, folks. Should have gone there to find my smoker. I never thought about that. I would purchase online. Probably could have found me a great deal down there. Yeah, you got. See if you.
Puts us over 320 yards of rushing with 100 and.
So the young guys are showing us something tonight there, Chad. I said some of these young guys are showing us something tonight.
A couple more here on special teams are mixing in. Let's see if we can do a little better job on the coverage this time. As Axel LaFro will get set for the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff. 5:05. Actually, it'll be down to under 5 before he gets his kickoff, as we do have the running clock now as the Canes are up by 35. LaFro puts his left foot into it. A low knuckling ball that takes a high bounce. They'll be taken at the 5-yard line. The 15 to the 20, 25 to the 30. Still on his feet. He brings it back to the 25, coming the opposite way now across the 35 to the 40, and finally will step out of bounds at the 41-yard line, I believe, is where they'll set it. Not a whole lot of sense of urgency by the referees to come mark it, but
not a whole lot of kickoff return tonight, guys. Defense.
a bunch of new guys out there now. We got a new safety back there now. Unfortunately, we don't have any numbers, so good time. Let's see, quarterback's going to throw it a little bit. Let's see what we can do defensively here against with these young guys. Under 4 minutes to go in the football game. 56-21 Hurricanes. Sharks have the ball on their own 45-yard line. One back in the backfield with Weish. Weish got two receivers left. He'll hand it off. It's fumbled, and let's see, bounced right back up to him. That ball could not have bounced any better. It hit and came right back to him. That's as good as the fumble they had earlier when we stripped it out, and it just flew right in the hands of the other guy. It's kind of fun out there. You turn, you watch these guys on defense. Don't reach down to scoop and score. Get on top of it. That was Claremont over there instructing some of them younger guys what to do. Weish will hand off the interior, and Canes collapsed down on him quickly. He fights for some yards. He was hit at the line, but he still fought forward for 3 yards. He got 3 yards, lost his helmet and all kinds of other, his shoe. He kept everything. He lost everything but his pants. Won't argue that one. Here we go. Weish will roll left, fires it downfield. He's got a man wide open, and I don't know, maybe he lost it in the lights or something, but he was wide open, twisting and turning all different directions.
He had to throw the ball pretty quick, so I think he didn't lead him very well. It was going out of bounds.
So we'll have a 4th down and 5 situation. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Again, 56-21 Hurricanes. Running clock. Canes will win this game and move on to 6-3 on the year. They are off next week. So Hurricane Hotline and Joey D's, we will not be there next week. We'll be there the week after. Weish takes a snap on 4th down. He's looking for some running room. He finds a little bit, bounces to the outside, but he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. He tried to sidestep one too many guys, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Good job by the young Hurricane defensive players. So, like I said, next week, no Hurricane Hotline at Joey D's, but hey, don't let that stop you from going in there to Joey D's. A great Wednesday special, that pizza, $10 pizza, 2 items. We will be there the following week as we lead into the Venice game. That'll be actually Halloween night we will be in there. Eddie's going to have to dress up for you.
I don't mind.
So on 1st down. Is that our freshman quarterback in there?
Yes.
Jace Brzezowski. That's his first play here on the varsity level. Under a minute to go in the game. Clock winding down. Brzezowski at the quarterback position. Brzezowski takes the snap, hands it off, and running back drives forward for a gain of, we'll give him 1. They lost about a half a yard on the previous play, so people are filing out, and the Canes will line it up. That'll be the last play of the game. So again, the final score here, Hurricanes 56, Sharks 21. We'll take a timeout, come back with a post-game report. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Kindly Buick GMC.